Hi y'all, it's Renee from 9V, Florida. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm gonna start off today's video with a few updates. So update number one. I know that a few weeks ago I told you that I injured and they gave me this leg stabilizer. I can't go to the bathroom in this thing, so you know I didn't use it. But I had a knee brace and I used crutches and a cane for a while. My knee improved. I wound up not needing the crutches after about a week, and I know it's important to build up those muscles, and I've been feeling adjustments in my knee ever since then. This was about a month ago, and I finally saw the ortho doctor yesterday, and of course he wants to have an MRI after another x-ray was ordered. Couldn't see really anything from the x-ray. I was like, dude, we got an x-ray from the ER room, but no, he needed to see another one. So we did another one of those, but ordered an MRI, and I know I'm about to probably tick off some people right now with what I'm about to say, but oh my gosh, he was such a boomer. The man said to me, "You're not crazy. You're not imagining this. You really had an injury. I can tell that you have an injury." And I was like, thinking to myself, yeah, I was there. It happened. But says that knee's a lot looser than the other one, so there is definitely some stability issues, but I'm much better than I was. And so before I get that MRI ordered and taken, I'm gonna just sit back and let it improve a bit more, and then we'll see where I'm at. So the other big news was, I don't know if you remember from some of my earlier videos, but I had a cat that was a little tuxedo cat who was feral. He came to me at the beginning of summer last year, and that cat didn't even know how to be petted. Took me 2 months before he'd even let me touch him. And that cat was putty in my hands by Christmas. He would come and sit in my lap outside and I could pet him, and he was living his best life. And I was working with him, trying to pick him up, the goal being able to put him in a carrier and get him the shots. I was finally comfortable enough to do that at the beginning of January. So we went to an easy shot clinic in Florida, and I said to them, I'm very worried. This cat was feral when I met him. I'm worried that when you open up the carrier that he may try to escape. The lady there said, no, we got this. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna go anywhere. Can you see where this is going? Yeah. So they open up the carrier. I will say that Dicey really diced her up pretty bad. The technician there, he bit her, he scratched her, there was blood everywhere, and then he took off in the woods. So I wasn't able to get him. I searched in those woods, I stepped in holes that made my knee feel terrible, but I still did it. I posted in my local Facebook community group looking for him, and a month went by. Wednesday, someone reached out to me, sent me photos, and it was him. So I said, I'm coming after work. I texted my husband where to recover my body in case something really bad went happen to me, because I was going into some stranger's apartment. But I went in, she was there, very nice. She helps take care of her elderly father. They were great. They had him trapped in a corner underneath a low end table that had a shelf below the pool drawer. So it was a very tight space. Reached in there, he tagged me with his claws, gave me a warning tap, so you can see that right there. And I'm telling you, this woman was prepared. She gave me these leather gauntlets to wear. So I put my hand in it, I reach in again, nailed the fool out of me, bit me hard. Bit me so hard I could feel his little jaw vibrate, and bit me all the way through the glove. So at that point, I reached in again because I was fully committed, and he was like, I've done my worst. This woman is still coming after me. I'm gonna let her get me. So I was able to go ahead and grab the nape of his neck and pull him out, and I was able to get him in the carrier with this wonderful lady's help. So it's been a couple of days. So there's where one bite went, and then the other tooth was on the top. So here I am, you know, unvaccinated cat, haven't seen him in a month. Seemed healthy, but I don't know what he's been exposed to or what he's been doing. It's okay. Now listen, if I could have taken him home and observed him, then that would be option 2, and see if he seems sick at all. But I opened up the carrier and there he went, and I haven't seen him since. So I think that feral mind has taken him over again, and so I wasn't able to observe him. And like I said, he's unvaccinated. Haven't really seen him in a month. But I know you've seen Claire, our little girl kitty. She's now living her best life because she doesn't have to share any resources or mess with him, because sometimes he would just go up and try to mess with her. She ain't having that. And I'm fairly certain that she was somebody's pet at some point. I can pick her up and get her shots. She's no problem. And I was hopeful he wasn't going to be either. So, you know, you try to do a good thing, no good deed, you know, goes unrewarded. But she's wonderful. And I'm fairly certain she's been fixed too, because she's never been in heat in the 2 years that we've been taking care of her. We keep trying to get her to come in, but she's kind of scared of the dogs, and she seems fine outside. She's happy. And I just want them to live their best life, you know? Maybe one day I can get her to come in here and live harmoniously with everyone in the house, but you know, until then, we're just gonna go with it. So I go to my doctor, and here's my public service announcement for you guys. You're gonna have to get rabies vaccinations and shots. You cannot get them at the health department. The first one cannot be given to you by the health department. Now, you can get the follow-up ones at the health department. In fact, in my Tri-County area, that is the only place you can get the follow-up shots. Emergency rooms will not give you the shot 2, 3, and 4, and you need to complete the series. So the first shot must be done in a hospital. Infusion clinics will not do it. Doctor offices will not do it. Health department will not give you the first one. So they take, I think it's immunoglobulins, and the vaccine, the first dose, they will take shots and do it until it kind of comes up out of the wound, I think. So they'll give you a series of shots where you've been scratched, and they will give you a series of shots in your finger too. Fortunately, he didn't get my knuckle, so my joint is okay. It's just a lot of soft tissue damage. I can move it just kind of fine. It is a little hard, but yeah, I'm working on that. And at that point, they gave me probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 6 shots around the wound here. They put me on antibiotics because there are some diseases that I guess they carry that could be infection driven. I got some antibiotic ointment. Yeah, and just to let you know, health departments are not part of Blue Shield's, what's the word I'm looking for, network. So they are out of network. You will be paying for this out of pocket until you reach your deductible. So yeah, you know, between the ortho visit and the whole rabies thing, yeah, you know what? So despite my puffy finger and my medical dramas, I am itching to get into the yard. Arr. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try to get that edging up, get it in place, and we'll see where I'm at after that, if I have any more gusto to do any more in the yard. So I hope I was able to give you some information. At the ER room, they also gave me a shot here, they gave me a shot in each hip, but they don't give shots like in your stomach unless I guess you're like bitten there. It's mainly a lot like around the wounds. And then the next 3 shots are just a shot in the arm. So I have to travel an hour to get to my local health department that will give it to me, because I live in a county divided by a huge body of water and you gotta just drive, you know, but that's what we'll do. All right, so let's see if I can get that edging done today. All right, so here is where I am planning to dig up this edging, and then we're gonna put it in here. I do have more edging though, so if I run out, no big deal. This is that area that I dug in one of my recent videos. Y'all, I can't believe this, but it exactly fits the space. I don't have to cut any more edging. I got a break. Woohoo! used every bit of those 8 bags, and I still have quite a bit left to do. I'll need probably about at least 8 more, maybe 10 to finish. So this is the area I still need to do. That'll do it for this video. I do have some exciting news. I just got the email saying that David Austin is preparing my order of 6 roses from them. Garden Roses LLC hasn't sent me an email yet, but I have an additional 5 coming from them. So I can't wait to get that confirmation email with my FedEx tracking number. It is going to be an exciting day when those finally arrive. All right, y'all. I hope you're able to get out and make something beautiful in your world. Until the next one, bye, y'all.